You're only everything I ever dreamed, ever dreamed of, ever dreamed of. You must be kidding me. Did you really think I could say?
You know, one thing that really upsets me is that when Kingdom Hearts 3 released back in 2019, this ending was vilified. The whole game was vilified, and the efforts of the team at Square Enix were put down due to what I believe to be a misunderstanding of Kingdom Hearts 3's story, the worlds within the game, and how they impact the overall narrative. In fact, I think that Kingdom Hearts 3, in actuality, compared to what's been stated, I've listened to every argument, I've read every argument online, and spent my 2-year hiatus watching multiple videos on why Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't as good as Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And I've come to the conclusion that this content absolutely needs to be made. And that's the whole reason why we have this series. So let's jump back on the ball and get back to it with what even happens in Kingdom Hearts 3. And in this episode, we'll label it the 7 Acts of Love. So at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 Vanilla, we will use Vanilla because a lot of people just mistakenly believe Remind was an attempt to fix Kingdom Hearts 3, when in actuality Remind only serves to show us hidden revelations about subplots that lead us into Kingdom Hearts' future. All roads lead to a new beginning, if you will. Let me lay the cards bare, so you can keep them in mind as we go through this. Kingdom Hearts 3 is framed as Xehanort being on the cusp of his very own Keyblade War. At last, all his machinations have led him to this moment, where he will learn if the world he lives in is worthy of the precious light of Kingdom Hearts. However, to retrieve these answers, his task requires he absolutely clashes his 13 darknesses with 7 lights. To clash with his 13 darknesses to produce a higher scale of dimensional energy to forge the true X-Blade. And while King Mickey and Yen Sid have done well to gather a worthy crew of Keyblade wielders, their ranks fall short of the 7 needed to achieve the aforementioned goal. Thus, as foretold by Yen Sid in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, Xehanort has made his move on the new 7 Princesses of Heart. In Kingdom Hearts 3, the organization believes the Guardians have 4 members: Sora, Riku, Mickey, and Lee. They exclude Kairi, as we can see here from Isa. To complete the 7 Guardians, they need to awaken Ventus, rescue Aqua, revive Roxas, and or locate Terra, as the erasure of Ansem and Xemnas should have brought him back. Riku and King Mickey undertake this task. This is why they spend most of their time at the 2 locations of Terra and Aqua's last known whereabouts. Finding Aqua's armor in Birth by Sleep gives them the vital clue to be at Radiant Garden. Mickey and Riku then traverse the realm of darkness to locate Aqua. Now, this may feel like a waste of time, but this needed to be explained because we needed to get the setup out of the way for why Sora isn't participating in this scenario. Yen Sid specifically sets Sora up to follow a path to recover the power he lost in Dream Drop Distance. Follow me now, where he is told that the first world he is to visit is Mount Olympus. The reason for this? Sora journeyed with Hercules when he had temporarily weakened and somehow regained his strength during the events of Kingdom Hearts 2. Note, Meg is not a Princess of Heart, and Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't even begin without the setup achieved for Kingdom Hearts 3 in what the game dubs Kingdom Hearts 2.9. In other words, the initial mistaken name of Kingdom Hearts 2.8 was where the initial name was discovered. Possibly indicates that this world was initially going to be bundled within Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Remember, this is exactly where the story ends in that game with Sora returning to Yen Sid's tower. And in all honesty, the way this world setup kinda came and went with players, I think that would have been the smartest move, as it would have allowed Kingdom Hearts 3 to simply be Kingdom Hearts 3, while players would have had time to play the events of 2.9 over and over again in anticipation for Kingdom Hearts 3, allowing more people to catch the setup that was established here. So let's jump into what this setup is, and we'll look at it more in depth as well.
Yeah. Do you remember the last time we were together? You were feeling down and out. How'd you get your strength back? When you jumped in and saved Meg?
That's tough. All I know is that she was in trouble. Suddenly, I wanted to save her with all my heart, but it's not like I could tell you how.
Hercules tells Sora that he couldn't put into words why he was capable of regaining his strength. Back then, all he could say was that he really wanted to save and protect Meg with all of his heart. Through that desire alone, he forewent his initial doubt and worry and sprung into action. This allowed him to regain his strength like magic, and he achieved the desired result he had within his heart to protect and save Meg. So when Sora returns to Yen Sid and is tasked with finding the power of awakening, finally the journey begins proper. You have begun Kingdom Hearts 3. Now this time we won't do a run through of every scene here that we're going to use for this 7 acts of love, but rather I'll list off the 7 acts of love because they serve a particular role in preparing not just Sora, but us as the player as well for what's coming. As in Kingdom Hearts 2.9, we're told by Xigbar that Sora must follow the path that's been laid out before him, and at the end he will find out what destiny has in store for him. This is told to you to be very important when Sora questions himself what is supposed to be coming for him, what is his fate, what is his destiny, what's the reward that he's gonna receive at the end of this journey.
What reward?
Sora, we never got back to your question. Can I help?
It's okay. I think I'm meant to figure it out for myself. I'll find my strength the way you found yours. Something to fight for, with all my heart. I guess you did have the answer.
Well, you've got heart, Sora. Just keep at it, and I know you'll be stronger than ever.
Yeah, I might even end up stronger than you are.
So, 1. In the world of Toy Story, Sora witnesses the power of the love between friends. That friendship can even bond the inanimate. This power saves Buzz from the darkness creeping into his heart from his fear of being lost to Andy forever. Remember, this world takes place between Toy Story 1 and 2. And remember, the story of Toy Story 1 is about the replacement of Woody by Buzz Lightyear, and how we saw Wheezy in that movie. This is something that could happen to the toys in the toy box within Kingdom Hearts if they do not return to Andy. And this is exactly what Xehanort is trying to test, how the love between them, like, can it sustain itself? Can it keep going? 2. In the world based on Tangled, Sora witnesses how love can make a miracle happen. That Rapunzel, though she lacks her power, finds a new way to save Eugene through her tears, which is proof of her love for him. 3. In the world of Monsters, Inc., Sora witnesses a paternal love, like fathers, and he comes to realize that this love is the love that Donald and Goofy has for him as well. This is why they're made to be so pivotal and so important. If you remember, if you play through this world, if you're going to play Kingdom Hearts 3, or if you have any ideas of playing Kingdom Hearts 3 in any time soon, when you play through this world, I really want you to understand that you go through this whole world trying to get Boo to her door to get her home. And then once you achieve this, Vanitas comes, and what does Donald and Goofy do? They protect him. They act like his fathers. They look over him. And that's exactly what the world of Monster Inc. was supposed to be. It's kind of like a callback to how Kingdom Hearts 1, when they first set out on their journey, Donald and Goofy overlooked Sora. Like, they were more so like teachers and paternal figures to Sora himself, which is fatherly figures. 4. In Arendelle, Sora witnesses 2 acts of love. When Anna protects Elsa, allowing herself to almost die to keep Anna safe. And it is when Elsa finally opens her heart to receive this love, which is a juxtaposition to the 3 times you climb the mountain to see Elsa. Elsa is capable of requiting that love back onto Anna, thawing her from the spell. It's an allegory of toxic love. Anna is in a one-sided scenario where all she wants is to have the sister she had before the day she struck her with her powers when they were children. This closed Elsa's heart to her, and by giving her all for Elsa, Elsa finally finds respite and then relents and is capable of saving Anna from the spell that she had put on her. 5. In the Caribbean, Sora witnesses a love of longing and of distance. And while he's had this run-in with feelings of longing to be with Kairi and Riku again throughout Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, Sora witnesses this longing in a more permanent form. This love is then commented on by Jack Sparrow, that it only takes a moment to connect with all your heart. This proves, without even getting to the final Disney world in the game, exactly what Sora himself will witness in the final act of Kingdom Hearts 3, where Sora will have one final moment, one last moment, to speak to Kairi, which we are never shown nor told what he tells Kairi before he will vanish. 6. And finally, in the world of Big Hero 6, Sora witnesses how it's okay to let go, as Hero is afraid of letting go of the original Baymax due to his love for Todachi. He has to make the adult decision to resolve his grief after the defeat of the Dark Baymax by what is essentially putting his brother's soul and spirit to rest, getting rid of the chip that his brother originally left in Baymax and that he modified to make Baymax a better fighter and protector over himself and their friends. As in the film, Baymax basically assumed a big brother role to Hero after the passing of his brother. Love sometimes is letting go and keeping the memories and experiences alive through our hearts, like honoring the memories you share with others and achieving the things they'd most likely want to see from us, or rather that they see in us that we cannot see within ourselves. Hero has this love that is that is a longing, a kind of desire to have Baymax kind of serve as his older brother. The chip that Baymax has is the original chip from Todachi, and this kind of makes Hero kind of associated in a sense as Baymax's heart, and thus through that chip, the heart of his brother, the soul of his brother, is also on that chip as well. And this is the importance of when Todachi must smash it within his hands by the end of this world, to where he resolves to let go so that way there's no possibility of this Baymax ever harming anyone again, like how it almost did during the events of Kingdom Hearts 3. I can't remember, but I do think, like Toy Story, this world also I think was supposed to be canon to the Big Hero 6 timeline, although it doesn't seem like Disney has any plans of releasing any further films for Big Hero 6. And the final act of love is Xehanort's respite of his fear of leaving the world to come to an end. He witnesses how that despite how much Xehanort had mostly changed from his youth up until that very moment when Ericus reveals himself, that Xehanort truly did feel alone. You can glean this from the 3 true Xehanorts. Ansem and Xemnas express in depth their feelings about their time watching Sora and Riku grow and how they denied themselves. That's all they speak about after you defeat them. That their machinations deep down came from a longing to connect. And Ericus is that connection they yearn for. This is proven in Ericus' secret report, where he espouses the same emotions, but perhaps in his case, the finding of Aqua Terra Inventus helped him to compartmentalize these emotions and be capable of moving forward. Perhaps it's finding these students that Ericus was able to get past what Xehanort had done to them, as he sees a lot of them within Ventus, Terra, and Aqua. So taking into account these 7 acts of love, by the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, Sora finds the answer that Hercules promised he would. At the end of his journey, he wants to save Kairi with all his being, and when measured up against all that he may have to give, he becomes resolute in this desire to use whatever power and pay whatever price to save her. Interestingly, his decision to do so resolutely involves he himself committing all 7 acts of love to achieve and bring the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. This is why he tells Charity that waiting for Ventus is not enough, that if Ventus loves him too, then Charity should be proactive in his endeavor to reconstruct that connection with him. So to wrap this all up, what this means when I say the 7 acts of love within Kingdom Hearts 3, and to bring it back around to the beginning of this video, there's been a consensus that the story of the worlds within Kingdom Hearts 3 have no bearing on the original content of Kingdom Hearts 3 itself, or Kingdom Hearts' original story. When in all honesty, and this is objective, this isn't my opinion. In all honesty, Kingdom Hearts 3 has the most interconnected worlds in any Kingdom Hearts game. You start in Olympus. In Olympus, we are told by the end that Hercules may not have had the answer for Sora to find for himself what it's going to take to be able to save Ventus, Terra, and Aqua to be ready for the Keyblade, Xehanort's Keyblade War. However, even though he doesn't find the answer within 2.9 at Mount Olympus, Sora during his journey is searching for this answer. And by searching for this answer, we visit the worlds that we visit, where Sora will witness all of these acts of love. And as you come to the last 2 or 3 worlds, it starts to all kind of fall into place. This is the point of the scene within the Caribbean where Sora says, "It only takes a moment and I'm going to find them." All of this stuff is completely interconnected. The way Kingdom Hearts 3 uses its specific worlds to help flesh out and tell the story by the end, where Sora will finally find the answer he was looking for in Kingdom Hearts 2.9 in the world of Mount Olympus, while he visits Hercules. I keep on wanting to say Hercule because of Dragon Ball, where he visits Hercules and asks him the question of how is he able to regain his power. Sora will regain his power. Sora will learn and regain his power when the time comes for him to commit an act of love himself, to give his life to save Kairi, when he becomes resolute in that decision. So thank you guys for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back with more what even happens in Kingdom Hearts 3. I hope you guys stick around for it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and let's try to get this video to 100 likes, man. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace the heck